Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you today for I was supposed to return to you yesterday for this game review that I wanted to do. And sorry that it's been a few days since I've done, well, not a few days, just since Tuesday since I've done a video. I just was so busy yesterday with going to appointments and a doctor's appointment and then running errands and just a lot of stuff. So it was really busy for me yesterday, and I'm sorry I couldn't come back at you for a video, but today I am, and this is for the Borderlands 3 game. I'm gonna review the Super Deluxe Edition, because I know there's a Ultimate Deluxe Edition, but I just don't have the money to get that. So yeah, I'm gonna discuss what I'm gonna be talking about in this Super Deluxe Edition for Borderlands 3 that I got, and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, I actually did love this game. This was a really awesome game. Um, I didn't start really getting into Borderlands till like a couple of years ago. A friend told me to check it out, and he said it's a level-based game, but you'll really love it. And after I played it more and more times, it started to grow on me. So, yeah, if you didn't see my Borderlands 1 and 2 game reviews, definitely go check them out. I think you'll enjoy them. I really enjoyed it. This game, it's pretty much you fight new enemies called the Calypso Twins. Two bad guys. They're both brother and sister in this game, and pretty much they're trying to take over the world and bring on, I guess you could call it, some kind of end of the world apocalypse thing. But yeah, first you gotta defeat Troy Calypso, then you defeat his sister after that, Tyrene Calypso. Like later on in the game, towards the very end of the game, so she becomes this monster creature towards the end of the game, and it gets a little tricky doing that fight, but I had to redo it a couple times. The only thing that I really hated is where the game froze on me. Uh, it like froze on me, and I think I talked about it in my one of my live streams or whatever. I'm not sure if I did, but it really pissed me off. Did it this many times. So I'm like, son of a bitch. And then after the fourth time, it went through, and I eventually did defeat Tyrene Calypso. It was like a glitch in the game. It did that. It froze, and then I had to exit out of the game, and then go back to it, redo that whole fight again, which is a pain in the fucking ass. And I eventually did defeat it. But yeah, the thing I'm doing right now for this game is the handsome jackpot place or whatever. So I'm trying to defeat Pretty Boy. I defeated Rose or whatever at that western place. I can't remember what it was called. You'll have to remind me in the comment section below if you've played this game. But Borderlands 3 is very fun and really enjoyable. And I'm sorry I couldn't do a review for it anytime sooner. But for a score, I think I'm going to give this a really awesome rating of a 9.5 out of 10. There's a slight hiccup with the game, and it's mostly the reason why I didn't like it is because of the glitch towards the very end of the campaign, where you're fighting Tyrene Calypso, and then when you get close to defeating her, it just freezes on you, and you're like, great, now I gotta start over again. And then it does it to you again, and then you gotta start over. So they really gotta fix, 2K's gotta really fix their uh, or Gearbox or whoever, 2K Games and Gearbox have to really get on it and fix their glitch in the game, because it still pisses a lot of players off. But still, I'm giving this game a 9.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. It was very fun, and I'll get to talk a little more about the game probably in the coming months for reviewing some DLC stuff and the online play. So, I never tested out the online play yet, but I'm actually going to go back to this game eventually. It's just right now I'm doing Resident Evil 5, and I'm going to review that game next. Uh, I don't know if I reviewed Resident Evil 4 yet, but yeah, I'll see which game I'll review next and see what happens, because I'm going to review Resident Evil 2, the remake version, but right now I'm getting so sidetracked with Resident Evil 5. And the only reason why I can't beat Resident Evil 2 is because I'm on Claire's story, and I have to pretty much run away from Mr. X and this tongue monster thing, the crawler things or whatever. I don't know what they're called, but they're fucking weird, and you can see their fucking brains, and it's so weird. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of this Borderlands 3 Super Deluxe Edition game review, if you liked it. And if you liked this game review that I made for you guys, which I mostly talked about the story mode and a few other things I am currently beating or trying to get past. I did the Rose DLC one where I have to collect my bounty for Rose or whatever. But I eventually did, and I did defeat her, and I beat the whole thing at that certain world where you're in the Old West thing. And yeah, it was very fun. But still, I really did enjoy this game. I'll have a little more to talk about in the coming months for when I go back to this and review certain other things about the game, like the online play and the handsome jackpot thing I'm gonna review next, because I'm almost done with it. I'm just doing right now the heist thing to take down Pretty Boy or whatever. So it's gonna take a bit till I get back to it, but I just want to play Resident Evil 5 and then review it afterwards, because I'm almost done with the game. I got to chapter 4, section 2 of the game, so yeah, I'm getting closer to the end. It's very fun, but sometimes there's a lot of puzzles to figure out with that game. But I hope you enjoyed this game review for the Super Deluxe Edition for Borderlands 3. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. I know there's an Ultimate Deluxe Edition, and I'll definitely get my hands on a few DLCs for that Ultimate Deluxe Edition, see what it comes with. But anyways, yeah, I'll return to you as well for the Demi Lovato Dancing with the Devil, The Art of Starting Over album review. It might be tonight, it might be tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to review it. It just depends on when I come around to it. But definitely stay safe. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this review for Borderlands 3 game review, and I'll see you in my next video.